Hey everyone, welcome to Patrick Dugan Music. Today we're going to learn how to play and sing Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. Let's get started. Good job. At this point, we make it into the instrumental section, which is a guitar solo. And there's a certain riff that the guitar player is playing over and over again there. Let's check that out. It starts on the 3rd fret of string 5, and we're going to go 3, 2, 0, all on string 5 like that. Then we're going to do a hammer-on from 2nd fret to 3rd fret. Using our index finger on the 2nd fret, we're going to pick that, and then just push down the middle finger onto the 3rd fret. So far we have 3, 2, 0, hammer on. Try that again. 3, 2, 0, hammer on. After that, we're going to go to string number 6 and go 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret. Let's see if we can put all of that together. Back to string 5. 3, 2, 0, hammer on, string 6, 5, 4, 3. Again, 3rd fret, string 5, 3, 2, 0, hammer on, string 6, 5, 4, 3. Then we're going to bar our index finger all the way across and add our middle finger onto string number 3, 4th fret. It's a 2-finger chord. We're going to strum all the strings down, up, down. This chord is called F6 add 9 sharp 11, which is kind of a long name, but it only works in drop D tuning. Here's how this whole riff would sound. I'm going to go ahead and make one modification to that. Instead of doing a hammer on, let's slide with our index finger. Here's what that would look like. Then grab that chord, down, up, down. Try that again, starting with my middle finger on string 5, 3rd fret. Slide over 2nd fret to 3rd fret. Here it is again. Slide. Now we're going to play this 6 times in a row and then go from the 3rd fret up to the 5th fret like this. So that last part, I'm holding the top 3 strings on the 3rd fret and then sliding to the top 3 strings on the 5th fret. And my very last downstroke there, I'm including open strings 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to do this thing 6 times. And then end by going 3rd fret up to 5th fret. Let's see if we can put it together. Here we go. 2, 3, go. Again. 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 2 more times. If we play that in time at the speed of the recording, it would sound like this. 1, 2, ready, go. So the actual guitar solo itself is happening over top of the riff we just learned. And remember, this chord is an F major 6 add 9 sharp 11. And the scale we're going to use for this is called F Lydian, which is the 4th mode of a C major scale. So any of the notes from a C major scale will technically work, and I would suggest using these 3-note per string fingerings, particularly for this song because it allows us to play faster runs. So the first step would be memorizing these 7 different scale fingerings, which these are all the same scale. These are all a C major scale starting from different places on the neck, beginning on different notes as you move up the neck. And remember, since we are playing over an F major 6 add 9 sharp 11 chord, this is not going to sound like C major so much. Because of that chord, it's going to sound like F Lydian. Let's take a look at some of these fingerings. This first one here is actually not 3 notes per string, but this is still a good starting point because of the open strings down here. So let's take a look at this, and we'll play through some of these. So here is a C major scale starting from open string E. Let's try playing this one together. Here we go. As 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2 and 3. Practice alternate picking with your right hand. Let's try that again. 2, 3, go. Great, one more time. Ready, go. So my right hand is alternating down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's try that as 8th note triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. More time. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, that was the C major scale starting from an E. Next, we're going to start from the note F. And this fingering does have 3 notes on each string. And you can see it kind of moves across to the right in a diagonal kind of line like that. Here we go, starting on the F, 8th notes. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Again, 2, ready, play. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Alternate with your right hand. More time. 2, 3, go. Let's try eighth note triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. More time. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Let's try 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. More time. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Okay, so that was a C major starting from an F. And then we keep going down the sheet here. Up next is C major starting on the 3rd fret, string 6 from a G. Here we go with eighth notes. 1 and 2 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and alternating your pick. Again, 2, ready, go. Triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. One more time. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, that was a C major scale starting from a G on the 3rd fret. Then we're going to start from an A on the 5th fret. Here we go, eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Again, 2, ready, go. Triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Sixteenth notes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E. Again, and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Okay, great. That was a C major scale starting from an A. Up next is a C major scale starting from a B. Let's give it a shot. On the 7th fret, string 6, eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Again, 2, ready, play. Eighth note triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Sixteenths. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E. Again, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E. Okay, that was a C major scale starting from a B on the 7th fret. And here's a C major scale starting from a C on the 8th fret. Let's try this one. 8th notes, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go. Again, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Eighth note triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Sixteenth notes, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E. Again, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Make sure you're alternating your pick with your right hand. Right, you want to keep this thumb nice and steady, nice and still if you can when you're alternating. That'll help you out. Okay, that was a C major scale from the note C. Last one to take a look at here is a C major scale from the note D on the 10th fret. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. Again, 2, ready, go. One triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Again, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Again, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Okay, that was a C major scale starting from a D on the 10th fret. And then this pattern would start over again. However, on the 12th fret, we could use this fingering again, the one that's written here, that we started off down with the open strings. We could play the same fingering starting on the 12th fret. Or we could turn that into a 3-note per string fingering, and it would happen on string 3. You would go G, G, A, B, and then on string 2, you would do C, D, E, and string 1 would turn into F, G, A. Everything else on strings 4, 5, and 6 would remain the same. But you can also just stick with the fingering that's written here on the page and play it up here on the 12th fret. Cool, and then every other pattern here would repeat from the 12th fret onward, and you'd have the entire neck to explore using the C major scale. Or in this case, it's really F Lydian. We haven't talked too much about modes yet, and that's probably a topic for another lesson, but essentially, we're playing a C major scale over an F chord, And the end result is that we're using a mode of the C major scale called F Lydian. These are the fingerings that you can start to use to practice this on your own. If you have a looper pedal or something at home, you could record yourself playing the first part and then try to solo on top of it. This isn't exactly a standard typical guitar solo because there's not much of a melody that we're trying to play here. The approach is more like we want to play fast alternate picking scale runs with the wah-wah pedal and some string bends. I know that's kind of vague, but kind of what I mean by that is that, for example, I could slide up to, how about the 12th fret on string 2? I could start right there with some alternate picking, right? And then I'm going to go into a ascending or descending scale run and find a note to kind of stop on. And then I'm going to start another phrase that starts somewhere around there. And stop on that note, and then connect that to another phrase. Connect that to another phrase. And so on and so forth. So there's no real melody that I'm trying to play here. It's more like I am doing flurries of notes. You can use patterns if you want. In some of these I am using a pattern. Maybe I'll go like, something that when I do it fast, it kind of ends up sounding kind of cool. But you don't have to. You can also just use hammer-ons and pull-offs to come up with some ideas. But it's kind of fast flurries of notes, and then there's going to be some string bending in there. And we're trying to make phrases that last about, let's see here, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So they last maybe about 7 beats. So like, because this song, this section is actually in 9/8 time. When we play this lick, I gotta get down to drop D real quick. This lick is like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can think of that as a measure of 4 and then a measure of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9. So it adds up to 9. And we're wanting to play a little bit at the beginning of that and then end and let it breathe each time when this chord comes in. The end result there is that we're going to be playing over this part. And somewhere in here we're going to end the phrase on something so that we can let it breathe for a second and then start playing again. So for example, we might end up playing some phrases kind of like this. You kind of get the idea. I'm playing a fast flurry of notes somewhere. And then I'm kind of ending it somewhere, giving it a little breath, and then starting another fast flurry of notes. Giving a little breath, starting another one. Little breath, and then another one. And so on and so forth. And I can do this with the C major scale, going all the way up and down. I could also superimpose some minor pentatonic scales along the way. I could use E minor pentatonic, A minor pentatonic, or D minor pentatonic. Some of those options might sound better than others. Probably the D minor or the A minor pentatonic would be a good way to go. And you can do the same type of phrasing with those scales that we did with the C major scale. So in other words, you're going to start with a fast flurry of notes and end with some sort of end with a bend and some sort of breath. And you could mix both of them in there. You could do the D minor pentatonic scale, then you could switch and do the A minor pentatonic scale. You could switch back to the D minor. And so on and so forth. You need to time this out so that we're going to do this 6 full times and then end when the guitar part slides back. We have to be somewhere where we can end this with a bend somewhere. I was bending the A up to the B, 14th fret, string 3. So on that last run, I might want to be up here. So that I can get to that bend. Other than that, this solo is going to be pretty much 100% improvised, and you can use the wah-wah pedal to get some cool sound effects in there as well. So again, it's not so much about embellishing a melody or trying to outline the chord changes as it is creating a cool texture with the electric guitar that's going to be composed of a lot of fast notes, wah-wah pedal, and string bends. So you have a lot of leeway on this. You can kind of do whatever you want as long as you can start the section on time and end the section on time, so that when the rhythm guitar is done playing this part, after cycling through that for 6 full times, you are able to end your solo. Other than starting and ending, you can do almost anything you want in the middle section there. So have some fun, explore that a little bit. Start by memorizing these scale patterns if you don't know them already, and try using a looper pedal so you can record the first part and then solo on top of it. If you want to see more examples, I would suggest checking out some live concert footage of this song.